Hey guys, Triple V here. Welcome to another video I've made. It's actually a second video, so be kind to me. Still trying to figure out how a lot of these things work. At least got rid of the ugly borders this time. So what I'm doing here is just a share of how I passed way to Cruelty. Now, I'm sorry for any guys that maybe you have these cards and you could have used this team to pass and get you happy. Unfortunately, it's only a recently new thing we're trying out to make some videos to just share, have a bit of fun. A bit of good laughs. So anyway, what we've probably looked at in version 4, what many of you have realized is that now there's quite a bit of a focus towards a defensive team setup, rather than just the pure brute force bursting that we've seen in the last sort of few versions. So what are you looking at me using here? I'm using a double Pisces setup with the lineup of Molly, Beowulf, Cthulhu, however you pronounce that, and Elf Queen. Elf Queen's proving to be quite a most sort of MVP in this version. A lot of teams you can just slot it in as an extra one. So as you notice, I've skipped some of the stages. It's pretty boring watching me clear Great Soulstone, so I'm not going to bother doing that. So what I'll be mainly doing is just showing you a bit of the key stages and what you can look out for. Now, with the double Pisces setup, not much is really going to scratch you until the later stages. So for the earlier stages, just do a normal thing, form a lot of combos, or sky drops. Gotta love them. And yeah, clear everything out of your way. So even with a double Pisces, your multiplier is quite alright. It's times 1.5 each, so you're getting a 2.25 times damage multiplier. Still quite right. Now for this stage, the Metallic Lion Kings, what you got to do is you got to use your targeting system. Target one of them first and the other one second. Try leave the slime alive because it actually gives you some health if you don't kill it. So yay for slimes. Now the whole key of this stage is don't burst with any 5 runes. I've done that so many times, you don't want to know. Way to bravery, anyone? Yeah, you know the sharks? Gotta love them. So here you see it's a lot more about controlling your runes so yep, that one takes away 5,000, but yeah, the slime gives you back 4, so that's okay. Now I can spam my converters, get rid of both at the same time, that's alright. Now, due to the fact that you're using double Pisces, each one's giving you a 30% reduction in fire and water damage. With 2 of them, you're actually getting a 51% reduction, which, look at this, means that next stage, when they hit you, that's only 3,200 damage, so nothing too much to worry about here. So it's a pretty interesting team. It's I think cards like Leo, Taurus, if they're not getting enough love already, probably gonna get even more love with some interesting maybe mono fire setup or maybe mono light. Don't know. We'll see what creative stuff you guys come up with. I don't have all the cards, so I can't play around and show you. I'm not a pro like many others, so I'm pretty much just a noob, just trying to share what I do. Okay, so that's the big salamanders taken care of. Now, this stage 15, is where you'll get a random mob. You're either going to get a Poppy, which hits you twice, a Seth, or a Paladin King of Fire. Paladin King of Fire uses an enchanted shield, so it's not too much of a problem for this team. This is actually the one that's a bit more of a problem. Seth here hits for more than your hit points, even after you've done your reduction. So as you can see, the skull is there all the way. What you got to do is you have got to combo it quite well, considering also you can't use Beowulf. So what you see me doing here, my ally is a cooldown 4 Pisces, so I'm just using him first, so that even on cooldown 1 on Seth, I also have another burst. Using my second one, that's my own. Gotta love them. I wish I could get it to cooldown too, but harpies aren't really, they're a luxury. You can't really get hold of them that easily. But next week, I think we're getting a few more coming. Alright, so you see I've got 3 turns left. Wow, I hope I don't noob out here. Nah, I passed it, so obviously. When you see me here, I'm saving my Molly for the second last burst. In fact, the last burst on cooldown 1. Alright. With cooldown 2 left, just gonna keep dissolving. Now what I'm doing this time, I'm actually recording the commentary after I've done the recording, because I haven't really figured out a really good way of doing it without the audio lagging yet. So if you guys have any tips or suggestions, please do let me know. Okay, so there's the Pisces coming back online again, and using the molly, just gonna do some, noob stacking. As you can see, I've just woken up. It's, yeah, look at that terrible rune turning. Yeah, it's luckily, actually this is a bit of overkill, but with these sort of stages, you're always rather safe than sorry. Anyway, the next guy who's Hephaestus, Achilles, you're not gonna need molly for him. With your reduction, you're gonna see he doesn't hit for quite that much, even though he's on a cooldown 1, and he's got that stupid water shield. Okay, I've just skipped it here. Don't want to make you guys watch me grind for 5 minutes. Now, this is the part that starts getting really grindy. If you look at Hephaestus here, he's got a 20% tumbler shield, meaning he can only take away a maximum of 20%. And this is when your focus starts becoming a lot more on healing. What you'll see here, I'm still doing normal combos, but within the next few turns, I believe, next 1 or 2 turns, I'm gonna be activating the Elf Queen to just keep me alive, because I can't deal enough damage to do 20% every single turn and heal at the same time. Okay, so I believe I'm not using it yet. Okay, no problems. So as we see here, yep, he's quite a beefy guy. Now, this way to Cruelty has been quite an issue for non-water teams. So unless you're using a Diablo setup, that's why I'm just sort of sharing with you guys how this sort of setup can work as well. Now, managed to grind him down. As you can see, the top left has the heart icon of the Elf Queen. So you see I've successfully kept dissolving hearts. Now, when you're in grind mode, the main thing to take note of is just to keep dissolving hearts. That's the only focus you have. The one and only focus. Damage-wise, not really an issue. Just let the sky drops do the thing. What you see here, I'm on Sean. Sean can be a bit of a problem. What I'm doing here is I'm just measuring up, trying to deal as minimal damage as possible in the smallest increments as possible to make sure that he doesn't one-shot kill me. Now, with the double Pisces reducing quite a lot of damage, you get to sneak up for quite a bit. But just remember, when you're on cooldown, when he's on cooldown 1, don't hit for too hard. Now, don't hit him for too hard. Now you see here, he's hit me for around 10,000 plus, so I reckon now's a good time to take him down. Activate both Pisces. Get my Beowulf activated. There we go. And Molly for the win. Gosh, I can't say how much, how powerful a PR starter really is. Power released. With cooldown 8, yeah, it's just a really good thing to have, It helps you search for runes, it helps you burst like a beast, even when your rune turning sucks like mine. Now, you'll notice what I'm doing there is trying to compartmentalize the blue water runes at the bottom, so that way to maximize your number of combos and maximum damage done with your water. Now, this is Ter, this is the first, before he revives, so this is pretty boring stuff you can grind through. Now, what you'll see is, I forgot, being the noob I am, I forgot to dissolve hearts. Luckily, my Elf Queen's back online, and my Cthulhu gives me a few hearts. Okay, what you see here is the revived Ter. He hits really hard. He hits for 8,800 if I remember correctly. So you're pretty much in grind mode here. Just make sure you do your only prime directive. Does everyone remember what that is? Dissolve hearts. I can't tell you guys how many times I've died playing this stage just not dissolving hearts. One lapse in concentration and you're dead. Okay, but the good thing is, as you can see there, with a couple combos and even just one heart combo, you can revive. You can fully recover. The rest of the time, you just gotta make sure you're dissolving enough runes. And what you'll see me doing, I'm storing heart runes in the bottom 2 rows. Now, generally, you can stack them on top of each other, but next to each other is generally a better option. And what I recommend here is forming your heart combos first, perform your hard combos first before you before you try to form anything else. And before you know it, if you haven't lost your concentration, you've successfully reached Achilles. So I'm not gonna play through to the end and show you guys, probably because I'm probably gonna die. No, it's really long. As you can see here, your attacks barely scrape him. They do hit him though, and they will do their work eventually. But you just got to be patient and not lose your concentration. I think I've died 3 or 4 times here in the last week when I was trying this out, just because I lost concentration. Didn't dissolve that heart rune. You know, everything slows down. Time stands still and you die. Okay, but hopefully this has been helpful to some of you guys. Maybe if you guys want to collect your diamond, I recommend you go for that. If you guys have any questions, you can drop questions in the in the comment section, or if you have any feedback, please do let me know. But otherwise, that's it from me this time. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope next time you can catch Triple V Guild for a few more videos that we're going to be making from all the pros that we have, which do not include me. See you guys. Bye.